Master Najla.
Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Wrong. I believe that words hurt the most. I believe that they can be as deadly as those sticks and stones. I believe that they can scar you in places that you can never heal from. They can scar you in here, and most of all, they can scar you in here. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, judges, and most honorable guests.
Good evening.
All my life, I have been battered and verbally abused. The bullies that I have experienced have called me so many vulgar things that left my self-confidence slowly evaporating into thin air. And all I was left with was my own free will to pick up whatever pieces that they have broken, heal whatever scars that they have inflicted on me, all by myself. But not everyone is like me. If you're fortunate enough, some bullies can be temporary, but some can be the closest people you have in your lives. They can be your best friend, your cousin, and even a sibling. And if you grew up with a bully, you know that you can never escape them. In the end, the only thing you can do is cry out for help and hope, just hope, that they hear you, that they answer you. Because even with a cry for help, people don't listen. People don't care. Some people even believe that this is just a phase that everyone needs to go through, that little children need to go through. They also believe that there is no actual harm being done. They're wrong. I have cried out for help countless of times, and they heard me all right. They heard me, but they didn't act on it. They didn't save me. Instead, they just brushed me aside and told themselves that, oh, it's nothing. It's just what little kids do. No, it's not nothing. Verbal abuse scars more than physical abuse. You can't rub off the scars of a verbal attack. They never go away. They're there like fire ants that with each bite, the pain increases 10 times more and more and more until there's nothing left of you but thin air. Bullying to that extent may cost a life. God knows that I have thought of it once or twice. Phoebe Prince has thought of it. Phoebe Prince is a new freshman at South Hadley High, a sweet girl. And like every other average teenage girl, she dated. So one day, she went out with a very popular senior football player and had the time of her life. But little did she know that this little date would cause and trigger so much hatred for her back in school. So the next morning, Phoebe Prince entered the school premises in a wonderful mood, only to have it snatched from her grasp by a group of girls who made it impossible for her to stay in school, let alone smile ever again. They publicly humiliated her. They verbally abused her. They sent her threatening text messages telling her that they would kill her if she enters school premises again. And worst of all these incidents occurred within school grounds, where students and teachers were witnesses to the hateful crime inflicted onto Phoebe Prince. And yet, they did nothing. They did nothing to save her. After months and months and months of torment, Phoebe Prince was found hanging from her ceiling at 15 years old. The bullies even had the guts to go online and announce to the world that their mission in life is accomplished now that Phoebe Prince is dead. How cruel, how heartless. But I'm happy that some of these cases are not always sad, that some end in a happy ending. Jeffrey Henderson, for example, he was bullied. He was bullied by half of the football team, who pushed him, who taunted him. One day, things started getting out of hand. They started beating him. They started hitting him. And then one day, bam! The bullies were hit back, but not by Jeffrey, by the captain of that football team. That captain saved Jeffrey's life. And from then on, Jeffrey lived a full high school experience with that captain as his best friend. Now, with these two stories in mind, let me ask you all, has anyone ever considered that bullying might take a life? Has anyone ever stopped and listened to your little brother, your little sister, your son, or your daughter? Do you know how they're being treated in school? Do you know how they're being treated by their friends, by their siblings? If not, then I wholeheartedly suggest that you stop and you take a minute to listen. And maybe, just maybe, you can save a life. Thank you.